What's up guys? Hope you're all doing well. So we are in between some new phone releases. I'm still waiting for my Vivo X70 Pro Plus to arrive, and then later in October we've also got some very interesting phones. But in the meantime I've been looking for some ways to improve my production quality. Maybe some tools that can help me make my videos more visually pleasing. And I came across this thing. This is the wireless camera dolly. It's made by Neewer, and let me tell you that after playing with it for a couple of hours, it's a really ingenious device and it's super affordable. So if you have a small YouTube channel like I do, I think this is a great way to improve your production quality without spending a huge amount of money. So let's take a closer look at the device and see what we have here. So essentially what it is a freewheel device that lets you mount a camera or a smartphone on top of it and then control it either via buttons or wirelessly via a remote control to make dynamic shots. For example, of certain objects, if you are doing product shots or something like that. First, let's take a look at all the controls that we have. So on the left side we've got the on-off switch as well as a micro USB port for charging. I can't tell how good the battery life is yet because I haven't used it enough, and as far as I can tell there's no indicator of the battery level. And on the right side we've got two buttons. One lets you change the speed, there are 3 settings, and the other button lets you reverse the direction of the movement. And there are 4 lights. 3 lights show us the current speed setting, and the 4th light, it might be a battery level indicator, but for me it hasn't lit up yet. Maybe it does light up in red or something like that once the battery is low, but I haven't encountered it yet. On top we've got 2 screw mounts. One is a 1/4 inch and one is a 3/8 inch. And we've also got this standoff part that screws into the 3/8 inch mount and lets you connect the camera straight on top of it. Or a ball head or something like that. And the most interesting parts are the hinges that lets you angle the 2 wheels however you want in order to make, for example, circular motion. So if you want to do 360 around the object, you can do that. There are also angle indicators so that you can align both wheels at the same angle. And I think this is the feature that differentiates it the most from regular manual sliders that can usually only do linear movements. And this can also do circular moves thanks to the adjustable angles of the 2 wheels. And this is the remote control. It has all the same functions that the buttons on the device itself. You can change the speed, you can reverse the movement, and you can stop and start the movement of the device. And there are also 3 Allen screws on the bottom. You can use the outside 2 to adjust the tension in the hinges. So if you want them to adjust more smoothly or require more strength, you can do that. And the 3rd one in the middle lets you offset the wheels a little bit from the middle of the device. Now let's take a look at some of the shots that I managed to get using this dolly. And keep in mind that I've only used it for a couple of hours, so I'm not super experienced with it. And you can definitely do some more creative stuff once you get the hang of it. Okay, to wrap this up, it's a great little tool, and if you consider that it costs like 66 bucks on the Neewer website for the silver version right now, and you can also use my discount coupon to also further drop the price by 15%, so it's gonna be less than 60 bucks. It's a no-brainer. For this kind of price you're not even going to be able to buy a small linear slider, the one that you mount the camera on top, and you have to like pull the plate with a wire or something, or angle the slider so the camera moves. And that thing can only do linear shots, while this one can also do some creative circular motions as well. Of course, it's not going to compare to like a Rhino slider, the big ones where you can program the camera movement and stuff like that, but those things cost like 2000 bucks or even more, and this is like a fraction of the cost. So if you have a small channel or if you just want to do videos for yourself, I think it's a no-brainer. Also, the build quality is great, the machinery in all the little metal parts, it's really great, I have no complaints. It has some weight to it, so I think it's not going to break anytime soon. Okay, that's gonna be it from me for today. There will be a link in the description to the Neewer website where you can purchase this little guy. And as usual, feel free to drop the thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There's some really great phones coming out pretty soon, so lots of things to look forward to. So consider subscribing not to miss those exciting videos. Take care, and I'll see you next time.